Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I am going to be talking about a few things that are my favorites coming out or coming into this month for June. We're about halfway through the month already by the time that this video goes up, but I wanted to have a chat about it anyway. So really the idea behind this video is that we're coming out of coronavirus lockdowns. So I'm in Australia, New South Wales to be specific, and the government is now kind of bringing society back alive again. So restaurants are now starting to have more people. Bars and cafes are kind of doing the same thing as well. So we're starting to get more and more alive and we can go out of the house. And so the focus of this is really just a few things that I have found to be my favorite, because my criteria for that sort of stuff has now changed a little bit. Now we've had so many months of staying at home, being in lockdown. A lot of our stuff now when we go out, we want to be like, oh, I don't want to put so much time because, you know, at least for me, I've been home, I've been lazy, I've been easygoing. It's just all been very low maintenance. So going out into the world again, I needed to find items that could also give me that same feeling, but also allow me to go out into the world and feel good and confident about myself, looking good. So the idea behind these items is that they are really easy and convenient to use, and they are helping me kind of get out into the world again without going to the same high level of effort as I did before the lockdown. If you guys are new to my channel, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. I am building up my channel and I am working hard towards it. I'm doing one video a week and I focus on luxury, just my daily life vlogging, and just talking about things that really interest me, things like mostly surrounding fashion, beauty and stuff like that. So if any of that is kind of interesting, it would be great if you hit subscribe. I have a few videos on my style and my fashion as well, so I know a few people have commented that they really like it and it's quite unique, and that's exactly what I want to go for. A really kind of unique style choice. I don't find anyone really online in terms of beauty or fashion bloggers at the moment that kind of dress the way that I do, and I want to be able to put my unique taste and flavor into the world. So I would really love it if you hit that subscribe button and join me on my journey. Without further ado, let's get started. The first item I wanted to bring up is something that I got really recently, and it is actually my Chanel bronzing powder. It's a bronzing highlighter kind of powder and I'm absolutely loving it. I actually use this at home when I don't go out. So I mentioned in a previous video, I had one where I did working from home outfits, and in that video I mentioned that I make it kind of a rule for myself to do a morning routine which includes makeup, skincare and makeup, before I actually jump onto my desk and work from home. And so part of that makeup routine, I have now incorporated my Chanel bronzing powder slash highlighter. It is actually such an amazing and incredible item. I honestly can't rave enough about it. I had my doubts because I had gone online and looked at reviews and it was very mixed. Some people loved it, some people hated it, because I think this one replaced the original Le Bronzing powder, I think it was called, or something, Le Bronzer or something, I'm not sure. I'd never used that one, but that one was an absolute favorite of everyone. But this one I really, really, really love. So it's actually so easy. When I go in the morning and actually put it on, I just get a big powder brush and I kind of just powder my whole face, and I kind of just do swirls around my face, and it gives me a really natural glow. And it's perfect. It doesn't give me full coverage, and if I'm working from home, that's not really what I'm looking for anyway. So, but it's enough coverage that it kind of blurs all of my imperfections, so I look good enough to go onto camera for video conferences and whatnot. And it does give me a really good natural glow, which does come through on the camera. I'm using it right now, and I think you guys can probably tell on screen that my skin is just a little bit more tan, and that's because of this bronzing powder. It's so easy. My morning routine for makeup literally consists of a very fine layer of foundation. At the moment I'm using the Dior Glow foundation, and then I don't put concealer, I don't do anything. I just get a powder brush, I swirl it in here, and then I just swirl it all around my face, and that's it. And that's literally my makeup routine. And if I'm going out, it's also really, really easy as well. It's so low effort. All I do is makeup. I do put concealer so that my imperfections can be covered up a little bit more. And then I just do the same thing. I get a powder brush, swirl it, and put it all over my face. And it gives me a really natural glow. And it's something that I really, really love. I think it's so cool, and it's so easy to use. It lasts me all day. I actually don't use setting spray or setting powder if I use this, because this becomes my setting powder, and if I do use setting spray or setting powder, it takes the glow away, and I don't want that. So if you guys haven't heard of this, or if you have, it's called the Beiges Healthy Glow Luminous color, and I got it in the medium deep. And I just use it as an all-over highlighter or setting powder. Highly, highly recommend, guys. And it's perfect for those people like me who have become accustomed to being lazy and, you know, minimizing the steps that it takes for them to get ready to go out, because having worked from home for so long, it's just been, oh my God, like I've just become so lazy. So I want as little steps to do as possible when I go out. The second item that I have is an item that I did not get recently. I got this actually about 3 years ago, and it is my Dior special edition card holder. So it's the Miss Dior card holder, so it's got the little Dior charms on the end. And it's in the multicolor, multi-leather pattern, I guess you could call it. So it has the metallic blue crocodile, and then it's got the silver, I'll take my card out. It's got, not the silver, sorry, it's got the gold snakeskin on here. And then also it just has a grey kind of normal calf leather up top, and and a light blue leather as well on the first level. It's such a beautiful card holder, and it's so easy to use, and that's the main reason why I am putting this in my top favorites, because now that I've become more lazy after hibernating pretty much at home, every time I go out I want to get the easiest thing possible to use, and I have found myself gravitating towards my card holder so much, especially this month, because of the so many colors. It's easy to match any sort of handbag, easy to match any outfit. So I've been using this for such a long time, and I've just been gravitating towards it. Card holders in general are just really easy to use. There's not much to say, you know, especially now with the world and society kind of coming into electronic transactions a lot more, you know, using cards. It's on your phone even, but for some places that don't accept, say for example Amex, or you need to carry your driver's license, you still need to carry your cards, and that's where a card holder comes into play. I didn't convert to becoming a card holder user like for ages. I bought this and then I didn't use it for a year. I always used full-size Continental wallets, and then I transitioned into card holders, and it's just been incredible. Before lockdown I went back onto Continental wallets, but then afterwards I just love the convenience of it so much. It's so easy. You carry nothing. And speaking of carrying nothing, that comes into my next item, which is something I got recently from my beauty Christmas haul, which is the Dior lipstick leatherette case. I think it's faux leather. I'm not sure, but this is actually not an item you can get from the Dior stores. It's actually from Dior Beauty. For Christmas, they did the Dior lipstick rouge collection, where you get like a bejeweled lipstick case, and then you get, I think it was like 8 different shades of red for that particular lipstick case. Then you can interchange it, and it came in this beautiful carry case. So I use this case as a clutch, and it fits my card holder perfectly, and it also fits my phone and my keys perfectly. And these days when I go running errands, that's all I carry. So if I'm going out to dinner or lunch, it's also all I carry, because I just want to keep things easy, convenient, simple. So you open it up and you'll see that there is actually a mirror in there, and that mirror is the you know, because it's a lipstick case, that's why there's a mirror there. My keys are in here. I've got an old receipt, but so the way that I do it is I put my keys, my card holder, which you can see fits perfectly in there, and then I don't have my phone with me at the moment, but my phone would just sit on top or underneath, and I zip it all up, and it's just one really easy clutch. dinner, perfect. Lunch, perfect. Brunch, whatever you're doing, you know, running errands. Having a really easy clutch like this to go around in is so good. Yeah, so this video, all about being lazy. But yeah, it's just such a good item, and I really love it. My next item that I wanted to talk about is another item that I got very, very new, very fresh, and actually just introduced in my last video, and that is my Dyson Corrale or Corrale. I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced, but it is a wireless hair straightener, and I absolutely love it so much. Now, I did say in my last video that I don't regret buying it, but I wouldn't buy it again, and that is still true. But that doesn't stop me from loving it anyway. This hair straightener is so good. I just think it's so convenient. My recommendation is, if you're not looking for a hair straightener that is the best of the best, and you're not in a position to spend $700 on a hair straightener, and you're not really looking for a product that is trying to protect your hair, that gives you, you know, other benefits like that, then I don't think you really need to spend that much money on this just yet. It's just not really necessary. You can go buy a $200-300 hair straightener and get the exact same good result. But for me, I am kind of looking out for stuff like that. I'm now at a stage in my life where I'm willing to spend a little bit more money to reap the benefits of technology, and especially if those benefits are health benefits and, you know, lifestyle benefits, convenience and stuff. The fact that this is wireless is actually what really does it for me. In the morning, I grab it, turn it on, takes 5 seconds to heat up. So easy to use. I do it, put it back on the stand, and it's done. I don't have to fuss around with wires. I had a wired hair straightener before, and I'd always have to like pick it up and like grab the wire, make sure it's not tangled, make sure it's long enough for me to like move around my head, and it was just time consuming to the point where I stopped using the hair straightener altogether. So I haven't actually straightened my hair for like a good 6 months. And now every day since I've purchased the Dyson one, I've been using it because I've loved it. It's so convenient. I love my hair as well the way that it looks when it's straightened. It just looks sleeker. It has a more healthy glow to it as well. And I just think overall I look a little bit more put together, and it's perfect. Even if I'm staying at home and working at the computer, I still straighten my hair. That's part of my morning routine. And that's how convenient a wireless hair straightener is. So definitely, if you guys are considering it, I would recommend it. But if you guys are like, oh, that's so expensive, you don't need to get the Dyson one. You can go out and get one that's just wireless, and I think the fact that it's wireless will give you that convenience factor exactly the same. And trust me, you're gonna love life so much more if it's wireless. But yeah, so that's it. I have kind of shown you my current top favorite products coming out of the lockdown. And yeah, like I said, it's all based around convenience, ease of use, and simplicity, because being in lockdown for so long, being at home, now that we're going out again, to jump straight into a 10-step makeup routine versus like a 2-step makeup routine is just a bit much. So for me, these are the items that I'm gravitating towards, that is able to help me and help keep my life simple and laid back. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys haven't entered my giveaway, by the way, I think it's still open by the time this video gets up, so I will link my giveaway video below. Go and check it out. And yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!